Well, it's the next day after the move. We have just been and bought ourselves a lovely new trailer. Mrs. Scotsman has just pumped up the air on it because the tyres are absolutely gubbed. And we are now outside another one of America's finest gas stations, Marathon, which, as you may remember, if you're of a certain age, that's what we used to call Snickers before they Americanised it, says the Scottish guy standing in America. And if you see over there as well, there's a Fun Time arcade which is shut, so the fun time is apparently over. And then there's Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is a whole host of fun time. But anyway, I thought I would grab a wee snippet of footage as we're going through the day, because we've got some more stuff to pick up for the trailer. So let's rock and roll. We're back at the old apartment because we've still got some stuff to pick up, and also on the way back here to pick up the gear to take to the new place. Well, we went and bought a trailer this morning for like 200 bucks. It's worth about 500, but we got it for 200, which is quality, obviously. And then we bought all that stuff as well for free. Every single bit of that stuff, absolutely free. One of the amazing things about Florida and America in general, as far as I've been told, is that you can walk around and get a lot of free stuff at people's front gardens and stuff like that. Like if they're moving home or if they're renovating, instead of selling the stuff, they'll just throw it out on the roadside and you go along, pick it up for yourself. So obviously all of this sort of stuff here is going to go down a treat when it comes to renovating the new trailer. But a wee quick update for you. Before we walk inside, because the old apartment is now almost completely empty. And Mrs. Scotsman's sitting here having a pub sub.
Very Florida.
Very Florida. And for you non-Floridians, a pub sub is a thing of beauty. There's a supermarket called Publix and they make sub sandwiches and it's called a pub sub. So everybody gets them and they're fucking amazing. So here we are in the increasingly empty apartment. And I still need to do a shitload of dishes. All in here as well. It's empty! And all this kind of stuff. So there you go. We managed to get a wee guided tour of my tiny apartment before we fuck off and move to our big gigantic trailer. I'm hoping that the gardener guy won't start cutting the grass again. And just like that, he goes and starts cutting the grass again. But it's worth it because this miracle of nature was called a pub sub. A sub from Publix. Imagine you went into like Safeway. Safeway doesn't even exist anymore. Imagine going into Asda and getting a sandwich that looked like that instead of like the dry, shitey meat they give you in there. God bless America. Well, we're still at the old apartment. Stopped for a wee pub sub, as you've seen. And I said to the guy in the shop that I was going to come over and see if he was in when I came back, because this will probably be the last day we spend here in Cape Canaveral, at least anyway. So I said to your man at the shop the other day, does he mind if I come in with the camera and briefly interview him? See how he's doing, because he's a good guy. He's been really cool since I moved in here. A really good laugh with him. He and I have got our own wee in-jokes that we share, so it's really nice. So I want to say cheerio to him properly. Give him a chance to say hello, and then also to crossing the road. Also to advertise his shop. I know I don't have that many subscribers or anything like that, but you know what I mean, if even 2 or 3 people for this area saw it and went, and oh, that's Canaveral Stores, which is the name of the store actually, Canaveral Stores. It's down here. I know last time I walked down here and I pointed the camera in this direction, you couldn't see it for this distance because the GoPro lens has got some mad short range focuser, whatever you would call it. And the lads are out there now with their cutting the grass and all that as well, so fun and games all round. I have to say, I'm not going to regret seeing the back of this place. Dodging the back of your man, his truck out. I think he thought I was going to walk around the front of his truck. Looked a bit like David Coverdale for Whitesnake. I bet if I told him that he'd be super flattered as well. So, aye, here we go. Got my main man's wee store here. Oh wait, here. Here my mop's back there. This is my local shop for local people. Around this way. And hopefully Neil's in. So yeah, beach food store. There you go. This is your one-stop shop for your sodas and vapes and various day-to-day items. And this is where I come every morning to usually get a can of some sort of sugar-free energy drink of some sort. And the occasional wee kratom if I'm feeling particularly sore that day. But anyway, let's go inside, see if Neil's in, and see if we can get him to say hello on camera. So my man Neil is on the phone now, so I can't get him to talk. So I said I would go a wee walk around his shop and show you. But it looks like one of the wee shops in New Stevenston. Cool wee place. And I really want to get the man himself on camera because he's a really cool guy. How you doing, Chief? Your man there as well. See him, catch him later, he's on the phone. Now pop back in. He's a good dude. But at least you got to see what he looked like anyway. I walked in and heard him talking Hindi on the phone. I'm like, ah fuck, he's going to be on there for a while. So, there you go. That was my local shop, or what was my local shop since I'm moving to a completely different area, like today. Bye. I'm going to take you and show you the 7-Eleven as well. We can do that anytime. I might do that later. This video is going to end up a complete fucking hodgepodge of footage because you've got stuff with the Moo-ve, get video on my phone, you've got Highland cows, you've got to meet some of my friends over here, and so it's going to be a bit all over the place, but I figure that'll be better than the last one I done when I was clearing up the garden, because like about 15 people have watched that, so it must be shite, so I need to change it up a wee bit. There's a landscaping man, landscape men, is the case maybe. There's about 5 or 6 of them down there. Good dudes, hard workers. There you go. Stop his grass cutter there so he doesn't smack me in the face with it. I can see people looking over there, looking at our car and the trailer. Well, what the fuck's that doing there? Because we're taking up like about 3 or 4 spaces, but it's far more important that we get our gear out than you park your car, and besides, it's not even home time yet. Well, here we go, driving away from our old apartment for the last time, trying not to get decapitated with the pile of stuff I've got here, as Mrs. Scotsman.
Turn left onto East Central Boulevard.
I was so rudely interrupted by Google there. Well, Mrs. Scotsman does her wonderful logistical genius packing work, and also drives like a legend too. I'm a very lucky man. So yeah, leaving the old hood. I say leaving the old hood as if it's a fucking ghetto type place. Lifting the camera up there because it looked weird filming some wee lassie walking in the street. So this is a peacock. Hundreds of peacocks over there. Peacocks. So yeah, it seems like a nice wee quiet bit. It wasn't especially quiet. It was actually pretty damn noisy, and a lot of crazy kids running around, a lot of crazy adults running around too. A wee guy that just used to run up and down the street squawking and making various screeching noises. It was interesting, shall we say. Aye, so that's us all sorted. Heading back up the road. Up the road! Back to our own place. Back to the trailer of hope. But I thought I'd film that last wee moment of leaving the old place before we head on to pastures new on a permanent basis. I'll update soon, I'm sure. Well, fun and fucking games, because we now have a flat tyre in the trailer because it ripped it to shreds.
Let's drive on it.
We already knew it had dry rot. Oh, hang on man, that's like super bright. And that's even brighter. And that's just going to strobe and we don't want that. There we go, that's a little more not blinding me. So yeah, we need to go and unhook the trailer, go and call roadside, and then come back here again and get the rest of our gear, which hopefully nobody steals. They shouldn't, because we're next to the freeway. Anyway, fuck's sake, I had to get that in video, I had to. So back out with my wee lights on. Still waiting for roadside assistance to come along. Same routine as it is in Scotland. Even though I can't drive, so I don't really know. What, try and change this light, that just seems really bright. I know the next one's even brighter, like that. And then that's even brighter, and then that's flashy and stroby, and I'll give somebody an epileptic fit and get sued. There we go, that seems to be a bit more reasonable. And at least I'm not like glowing like Mr. Burns. I bring you love. So here we are, standing out in the pitch darkness of Florida highway. But actually the roadside said they'll be here in about 15-20 minutes. We'll see how we'll see how true that turns out to be. But we have the order of operations thanks to Mrs. Logic herself. Sorry, I'm trying to hold the light camera. I'm also trying to hold a can of Bang Energy, which you don't get in Britain yet, or maybe you do now, but you didn't when I was there last. But it's like 300 milligrams of caffeine, so it's extremely strong. And I need something to keep me awake here because I'm absolutely destroyed after the last couple of days of moving house, moving town, changing life, etc. So you'll hear all the cars going past, obviously. And it's funny thing, like the amount of light pollution out here is pretty minimal, which is really cool because you can look straight up and see. Obviously you're not going to see it there, because if I did that, it's like I'm sending up the bat signal or something. But I see that across there. So we're out here. We're down here. I'm here. I keep missing myself. I'm so used to having the max lens that goes all like bendy all the way around, so you get to see much more of a wide field of vision. But the anamorphic lens looks cooler. Why am I talking about lenses? I know absolutely jack shit about lenses. I know nothing about doing videos. I can do a wee bit of post-production and After Effects and stuff like that, but aside from that, I am entirely unqualified. So yeah, I thought I would just grab another wee bit of video while we're waiting, just for something to do. Not really much of an update to tell you about as far as a YouTube video goes, but we'll see what happens. I'll see if the roadside assistance guy will let me get him on video. Say he's like an American hero or something like that. We'll talk him up a wee bit. They love that shit. Anyway, I'm not sponsored by Bang, but I'll quite happily take a sponsorship if you want to send me like 24 cans a month or something like that. I'm down for that. It'd be even better if it was guerrilla mode, because Big Derek at More Plates, More Dates is far, far cooler than the Bang Energy guy. Anyway, I'm rambling again because I'm bored, so I'll leave it here. Well, we're sitting in the car and we're trying to look at the Walmart website and see what jack we're going to have to go and buy, what new wheel we're going to have to go and buy, how much of the rent money we're going to need to cut in it. But in all fairness, that trailer has paid for itself today alone. The amount of stuff we've got on there would basically furnish about half the house, so it's worthwhile. Just need to hang about here. The reason I put the camera on in the first place is because I was thinking, how much? 20 bucks? For the tyre? Okay, excellent. There you go. It's only 20 bucks for a tyre. Harbour Freight. Nice.
Oh, it comes on the hub. Like on the thing.
Excellent. Well, there you go. I learned something new. Apparently we're going to go to Harbour Freight and buy a new tyre for the trailer. Not right now. Tomorrow. We just need to get roadside to jack this up so that we can drive the car away, come back and lock that up, then drive back home again, unload the car, and etc, etc. The last couple of days has been the most moving I've ever done in my entire life, and I don't think I ever want to do it again, ever in my entire life. Thanks very much. I'll just stay in this trailer. But the reason I put this camera on in the first place is because I'm sitting here looking out the windshield and thinking how ridiculous it would be to hitchhike in this day and age, but also how hilarious a video that might make if I started trying to hitchhike, just to see the confused conversations you'd have with drivers not knowing what I'm saying for a start. I had like 3 conversations today and the people had no idea what I was saying, even though I was trying to speak slowly. And like I said in one of the other videos, unfortunately, life doesn't come with subtitles. So I'm still getting to grips with how to better communicate with my American friends and family. Mrs. Scotsman has always understood me since day one. So that's one thing I don't need to worry about. But anyway, I'll leave it here for now. So true to their word, your roadside man here appeared. He's all good to go. He's going to get it sorted out here.
We'll come back with the
He's our hero. He's our hero. We're going to make you YouTube famous. To all 23 subscribers that I've got, you know. I just realised I pointed that out in the darkness there. Did you see a gruffalo? But your man here's going to jack us up and then we can go and do what we need to do. Hardcore jack. But aye. So this young man here is going to help us out. We're going to get moving again and I will probably film another wee bit further down the line once we get mobile again. So we are once again mobile and now it's time to hit Walmart. So I might take the camera in, might get some footage in Walmart and show you the American institution. Asda, we called it Asda in Britain because Walmart bought Asda and then Walmart sold Asda when they realised that it was shite. It's not really shit, it's actually pretty good as far as British supermarkets go. But Walmart, aye, we'll check it out. So we're about to go into Walmart. As I said, American institution. Can't do it in here. So it's just really a big fucking massive Asda to be honest with you. Right, so we need to come in here because we need to get some. Oh, we need a cart outside. Oh. Is it on the carts are now there? And I'm not there either. We've lost the cars, we're back in a minute. Well, the customer service was nothing to write home about. Also, I've switched back to my max lens, so I shouldn't be too distorted now. But maybe get a trolley, or a cart as they call them here. People laugh at me when I say trolley. Right, so let's try this again. Re-entry to Walmart, look. These distances, not dead cheap as well. Oh, half yourself, look. And then that's it. I thought it'll let me in. And there's the darling Mrs. Scotsman. And we're back in again. Take two. You can see the
thing about
staff
Walmart
weren't
is
very helpful.
Great customer service is what's great about Walmart.
She's right as well. The customer service is absolutely shocking in here. But hey, these must. It's a job, innit? I wouldn't be too happy for working here. Maybe I would actually. Maybe I'd quite enjoy it. I've done retail before. It was good. I would. Walmart. The fresh good things. Stacks and stacks of soda. Frozen stuff I don't like to film folk. I just realised I have not got this set in the right setting because of the max lens, so I'll need to change it over. Right, bang a second. So it looks like they don't have the tyre we're looking for. Unless it's these ones up here. That looks kind of small. And that looks humongous. Don't know what one we're looking for. We just bought the trailer this morning and this is what's happening.
175/80D13. We need R13.
Okay, so it appears they may not have it. See, when you started watching this video, you never thought you were in for such a roller coaster of emotions, did you? So they don't have the tyres we need, but they did have the jack and the doofer 4-part spider wrenching wheel nut turning grommet machine thing. So we'll get that. Now we need to go and find a lock so that no bastard tries to steal it while we leave it overnight, and a tarp so that everyone stays good and dry. Unless we find another tyre here, which looks unlikely.
I want to know the differences between the R and D tires.
We need to go back into research mode. So it turns out that they may actually have had the tyre we were looking for. Hopefully this is the right one. And now I'm wondering as well if I'm talking and they're playing Asda radio on here, if I'm going to get hit with a copyright strike like I did in one of the other videos because of background music. Pain in the ass. Hopefully this is the right one. Trying to figure out what the right lock is. Like I said, in case some cheeky monkey decides to come along and try and steal all our gear. Is that going to be thin enough to. I don't know which size it is. As you can see, I'm not especially technically minded when it comes to these things.
They're all the same. This is 5/8. This is thinner. Just do this.
I'm leaving it to Mrs. Scotsman's expertise. Just do that one, huh?
Yeah, that's a half inch. Oh no, this is the same size.
I'm just not sure what size that hole is to lock that one, because that was a really thin pin.
Maybe because it's a different
I'll
color.
return momentarily. So the shopping mission so far has been a success. Got all the things we needed. And now, let's go and find the till in sunny Walmart. Some bikes. Me skillfully sweeping the camera past Mrs. Scotsman there, because she was knackered as well. I'm just a glutton for punishment, so as I said, you get my gloriously handsome face. Please contain yourselves. As in the sick bags, I mean.
All the stuff in there.
All the stuff in trains. All the bed things in Walmart, we just don't get that. So like, we'll try to film him around. Pharmacy and food. Protein shakes. Magnesium. What protein shakes? Halloween yet? Because nobody does Halloween clearly tonight. Let's go down here. And get into self-serve. Is it not that? Oh, it looks like we can't get into the self-service part. So we need to go up to. There's one up there. One up this way.
They're all looking. We parked down here.
I've got that outside there. Thought we were going to have to interact with the till staff there. And Walmart till staff are notoriously charming. I would say charming and smart as well. Can you smell the sarcasm? That scan and go. Another backwards there. Walmart-tastic. Thank you. Let's go get served. So there we go. We found a good self-service checkout here. Got ourselves served. And then I get this amazing dollar bill that I need to show you as well. Not to be used to buy election. Is that one, sir? Turn up the right way. Stamp money out of politics. I couldn't agree more. Cheers, sir. This gentleman here doing a fine job and representing Walmart. So there we go. You've now had a glimpse of Walmart. Classy establishment. Anyway, let's get back to the car. So we're finally mobile again. We've just passed a cop car. We don't have any lights on our trailer, so yeah, it's exciting. Big Chuck the Plumber got us back on track. He gave us a hand, helped us change the wheel and bent up the side bit at the wheel, the name of which I don't know because I don't know anything about cars.
It's still back there.
And he's following us along here. What, the cops are still back there?
No.
Alright, Chuck.
Chuck has still got his flashers on.
Okay, we may have accidentally lost Chuck. He was going to follow us, but... So yeah, what a day. What a day. It's now 10:30. We've been on the go since like 8 o'clock this morning. And we're absolutely fucked. So I might finish off the video when I get back to the trailer, or I might just go in and pass out. But given the amount of caffeine I've taken today, that's probably unlikely.